Welcome to my full and honest review of the ATV and Rzr experience at the Jorullo Bridge. I don't know if I said that right, but Jorullo. But anyways, this is the longest suspension bridge made for vehicles in the world, so it deserves some respect, and at least it deserves me to attempt to pronounce its name. Now, this tour is made possible by Atv Rzr, who I booked on Viator. I'm going to link my Viator booking link in the comments. That way you can go on the same exact one that I did. Atv Rzr gives you a shuttle service from your meeting point, a complimentary welcome drink. They really took care of us. We were able to see their whole property, which is quite expansive and honestly really beautiful. Before we got on our ATVs, we were able to just kind of hang out in this area and enjoy the scenery. This is the same spot that we're going to be meeting at when we come later, and they do have a pool, which is absolutely epic. It does cost extra to swim in there afterwards. Now, I did the ATV experience, but as you can see, they offer a lot more options like horseback riding, just walking. There's the Rzrs that you could do if you want to be like in a kind of like a group of four. I'm doing this tour with my husband, so it's just going to be us two, and he gets to be the driver because I didn't really have any interest in driving. And then it takes you along this whole trail where you follow the guide, and you can kind of go as fast or slow as you want. You just have to make sure you pace a good amount with the people in front of you. And if you notice here, there's one of their workers that takes pictures of you throughout the trip, and they can give you a picture package at the end that you can purchase if you would like. Now, in case you didn't know, this September is peak for rainy season, which is when this video was filmed. So not only did it rain every single day we were there, but it also made this tour very wet and muddy. And we were supposed to go to the swimming hole where there's a little waterfall where we can jump in from the rocks. And we were unable to go to that because of how much it had rained that week. The water was just too high, so they took us to this area where we can get some cute pics instead. On the flip side, if you do this tour in dry season, the roads are quite dusty, so a lot of people wear bandanas to help prevent them from breathing in the dust. This was us going over their warm-up bridge, which was a much smaller version of the big bridge that we were about to go on. And I could be wrong, but if I understood them right, this is where we were supposed to be swimming right before we went over this bridge. So as you can see, it is very muddy, and there's a lot of water that is coming down from, the mountain and just taking everything with it. So it's probably a good thing that we didn't swim, even though I love swimming and I was sad that we didn't get to do it. After we crossed Baby Bridge on our ATVs, we got to walk on it, which was absolutely wild because it did not feel unsteady when we were driving on it, but walking on it, we were able to kind of feel it sway back and forth, and it was just absolutely creepy. Still loved it though, and got some cool pics, so that was super awesome. up to go across the bridge, and I just want to repeat that this is the longest suspension bridge made for vehicles in the world. It's 470 meters long and hangs almost 150 meters above a river. It is unique to Puerto Vallarta and one of the most well-known tourist attractions there. After the bridge, we made it back to home base. Like I said, the workers are all full of jokes. They told us that was the very first time that they made it back with everybody, which was not true. But after we were done eating, we went straight into our tequila tasting where we got to try 7 different kinds of tequila. It started off really, really bad, and then it got sweeter as it went on, so really wasn't too bad. And then we got on our open air transportation on our way back into town. So this was pretty much an all-day excursion, but it was very fun, and I definitely recommend it.